Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Today's video is basically going to be a second chance look at We Are Tala, which, if you have not heard of the brand before, it is a sustainable fitness and athleisure brand that was created by the owner of GRACEFITUK, Grace Beverly. She basically rose to fame as kind of like an Instagram influencer in the fitness space, but has now branched off to create all kinds of different guides. She has a fitness app, she's done nutrition and meal plans, and now she is doing fitness clothing. Now, in my opinion, we cannot talk about this company without mentioning the disaster that was their initial launch. I have done an entire video on it. I was very disappointed. I was also pretty disappointed in their clothing, but I was only able to get a few pieces. So please click the button up here, or I will put something in the description about that initial experience. I will not be going over it again today, but I will tell you about my experience this time. So I decided I would order a few items from the Blackout launch. So they were basically restocking a bunch of their pieces only in the color black. And I mean, black is very wearable. I was like, I might as well try and get a few pieces. It has been 6 months since the initial launch at this point, so I'm like, they have to have figured out how to ship things more quickly, how to set up their Shopify account so that there's none of these crazy glitches going on. So I decided I would try to place an order, went on right at the time that the site restock was happening, and of course most things sold out immediately. So I was able to get my hands on 3 pieces. So I got a set of the leggings, the Zahara bra, and then I also got the Lilia vest, which is basically, for people in Canada, it's basically just like a little tank top. So I placed my order with the tracked shipping method on October 30th and received it on November the 9th, so it was quite a long turnaround time. Much shorter than it has been in the past, but still not exactly short. When the shipment gets here, of course I'm expecting I'll have to pay some customs. And I get the delivery notice from the post office. It doesn't mention any customs. I'm like, oh, that's weird, but like maybe I won't have to pay them. So I go to pick up this package and it says that there is a $65 collect on delivery fee put in place by the sender. I do some research trying to figure out what that means before I actually pick up this package, because like I don't want to pay it if I'm not supposed to pay it, you know? And everywhere that I could find any information about it, including the man himself at the post office, seemed to suggest that this is something that the sender, so in this case Tala, could select to get money back for the shipping costs. So basically there's a $65 fee, that's for you to pick up the item. It would go back to the sender to cover them for shipping costs. Now that's interesting to me because I actually paid $14.99 in UK pounds, so in British pounds, to get all this stuff shipped over here with tracked shipping. So I certainly wasn't expecting to have to pay a collect on delivery fee, nor did I agree to that in any way. So I have sent an email to the company, just to their general inquiry line, to let them know and to request a refund for that amount of money if in fact it was a collect on delivery fee that they put in place, because I don't think I should have to pay any additional amount when I've already paid for the shipping to get it over here. Like, customs duties are one thing, paying a COD fee for something so that the seller can make more money on it, I'm not okay with, especially when I've already paid for shipping. So I guess I will provide some sort of update about that, probably on my Instagram stories at some point. So if you follow me there, keep your eye out for that. But hopefully I will get some sort of refund or something for that because it's ridiculous. I guess with that, just note, if you are trying to order this stuff into Canada, maybe they just haven't figured out which shipping options they should select yet. Maybe this is something that will be fixed in the future, but both times I've tried to order something to Canada, there has been huge issues with it. So needless to say, I'm getting very tired of dealing with this company, but let's move on to the actual clothing and see what the quality is like and how good they are. Let's start with the Zahara bra. So this was 30 pounds. I got it in a size small, which it obviously looks a little tight. It's weird to me because this bottom part is actually too loose on me, but the boobs are too tight. I think it's due to the material more so than the actual bra itself. Like, I think that if it was made of a different material, it would probably be nicer. Now, of course, one of the things that We Are Tala does is only make products out of sustainable materials or from recycled materials. Like, they use recycled plastics, or they use materials that are readily available and are not ruining the planet. And I'm sorry to say, but it just doesn't feel very good. In terms of like a workout fabric, the types of fabrics that I like to work out in are ones that are breathable, that you're not going to feel super sweaty in. And yes, I understand that those are not always the most sustainable choices, but to buy a few of those pieces that are going to last you a really long time versus buying a bunch of pieces that don't feel very good, I think is usually what I would rather do. But it does look very cute. I could see wearing this as like a regular top versus only wearing it as like a workout top. It does have like a little mock neck, and of course you can zip this up. I personally don't like the look of it zipped up at all. I think that it makes it look kind of like a bathing suit. I don't know. The material is just very strange. Like, it's really, really thick. It's not very stretchy. And it feels to me like the thing that it reminds me of the most is I have like a really thick bodysuit from Lulu's that has the same kind of thing. It's like a mock neck, it's open at the front. And that bodysuit, while adorable, is not comfortable to wear for a long period of time. And I don't think this would be either. It does have removable cups, which I think maybe if you took these removable cups out, it would be a little bit more comfortable and like kind of give you a bit more room for your boob to live. Yeah, I don't, disposable or like removable cups like this, I've never quite understood. I feel like it should either be a molded cup made right into the fabric, or you should have no cup at all and people can decide if they want to wear a bra. But I digress. Moving on to the leggings. Now, I did get a pair of the burgundy leggings during the launch, so 6 months ago. And while I didn't love them, I also feel like I liked them better than these black ones. The leggings feel like they're pretty good quality. The waistband is obviously very, very tight, which feels good. It sits nice and high. I do feel like they compress my butt a lot. And because they don't have a seam in the middle, you're not going to get like that, wow, your butt looks so great, that you would get in other leggings that do have a seam. You just kind of get that weird like unibutt look, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I mean, if I'm working out in the leggings, it doesn't really matter. These suffer from the same issue that this bra suffers from, where the material is very, very thick, like stiflingly thick. It's not soft like a Lululemon legging would be, or like a airy Play Real Me, shout out to the best leggings ever, would be. They're just very, very thick. Like, they almost feel like super, super thick cotton, although I'm sure that's not what they are made of. And they have kind of like the weird gusset in between your legs, which in the black I think isn't such a big deal. In other colors you'd probably be able to see it at least a little bit. If you were like squatting, people would probably see that. And I don't know, like, I got these in a size medium. They're fine. The length is a little weird. They aren't really tight around the bottom of my ankles. They're just kind of like loose, and makes it look more like a pair of straight leg like yoga pants versus a pair of leggings, which I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I got these in the regular length. I'm 5'1", and as you can see, like, I have a tiny bit of extra material at the bottom, but not even enough to like fold over. So if you're tall, these are going to be very short ankle pants on you, which maybe that would make them fit better. I'm not sure, like around the ankle. Now, these leggings cost 40 pounds. And like I said, I got them in a size medium. And just keep in mind that with the conversion rate right now, 40 British pounds is basically like $68 Canadian. So for the price of these, you could get a pair of Lululemon Aligns when they're on sale, especially the shorter ones. You could get probably 3, maybe even 4, depending on the time of year, pairs of the Airy Play leggings. You could get a few pairs of those Old Navy leggings that I reviewed and really liked. So I just think that for what they are still very expensive. And maybe if you're living in the UK, this is something that you're gonna get shipping really fast and the price is still really good for you. Like if it was $40 Canadian for a pair of these leggings, I feel like that would seem appropriate to me. Even then, like the material to me feels like poor enough quality that I would associate this with like something that I would buy at Costco. Like they just don't feel good to wear to me. Now let's do a squat test and see. I know that the burgundy ones were fairly see-through, so let's see how these ones hold up. Like once again, I feel like they're see-through. This is a size medium, a size up from what I usually get in a pair of leggings. I always get size small in every pair of Airy leggings, size 4 in Lululemons, and sized up to a medium to try and make sure that they weren't see-through. I still feel like they are. And basically, to summarize my opinion about both of these pieces, I just feel like for what you're paying, it's not worth it. I get that they're very sustainable, but once again, if you're buying less pieces or going to a thrift store, but rebuying from somebody on like Poshmark or Depop, I feel like those are more sustainable options than just buying a ton of these sorts of pieces. And I've seen a lot of complaints online that these just rip in between the legs or the seams start coming undone pretty quickly. And that's just very unfortunate once again. And obviously I can't speak to my experience with that because I haven't had them that long, but I'm not blown away by them when I thought watching like the initial product reveals that I would be. So that's always disappointing. I guess now we'll try on my last item, which is the little vest tank top, and we'll see how it goes. So this is the Lilia vest. It cost 25 pounds, and I am not going to lie, this is by far my favorite thing that I've tried from We Are Tala. The material is completely different from every other thing I've tried by them. It is soft, it's really stretchy. It reminds me a lot of a workout top that I have from years ago from Forever 21 that I wear constantly because like it's just really comfy and you don't need to wear a bra. So this also has little removable cups in it, which I will probably take out and just not wear them. It also has a built-in bra, so you can see there's like an elastic shelf bra inside, and it's honestly really nice. It's very stretchy. It's got these thin little straps, but they are definitely strong enough that you wouldn't feel like you're not gonna have to worry about too much bouncing. You're not gonna have to worry about a lot of pressure on your shoulders. At least for me, I don't have gigantic boobs. They're like a 32 or 34C, and I really like this top. Once again, I got this in a size small. I think that of everything I've tried from this launch and the last one, this is the one thing that I will actually keep. I just feel like most of these items are not, like I said, not the best quality for what they are. They're too thick. Like these leggings, you would sweat to death. There's no way. If you're at the gym doing some heavy lifting, you're just gonna get too hot. And if you really love like a sweaty, intense workout and you like being really hot, maybe these would be perfect for you. I prefer to feel nice and cool. I do try and lift really heavy, so something like this would just not work for me. Plus, with all of the things that people have said about them just breaking after a few wears, that freaks me out, and I don't want to deal with that. So one thing I feel like I need to mention when it comes to this brand, and particularly these leggings, I think one of the reasons that people really like them is because they have like a metric ton of compression right here. So like if your stomach is a little bit, or like your waist more so because they come up so high, is like something that you're a little bit embarrassed about, or you want to like really have the tiny waist look, like you want to take the little sideways pictures where you look really, really small, like these will help you attain that. but I feel like there's so much pressure on young people right now to like always have the nicest leggings and like the greatest poses, and like when somebody makes something new, like you have to either love it or hate it. And like I said, I really enjoy the top. I don't really like the rest of these pieces, and I think that that's fine. There's too much of a focus lately on like, this person is canceled, we hate them. You're allowed to like the things you like and not like other things. Some people will try on that bra, the Zahara bra I had on before, and be like, wow, this is the best bra I've ever had on. Some people will try these leggings and think that they are the best leggings they've ever tried, and that's great. They're not for me, they might be for you. I think that the methodology behind this brand is wonderful. The idea of creating more sustainable clothing, you know, not just always producing and having such a fast fashion mindset. With all that being said, I would love to know your guys' thoughts. If you have purchased anything from We Are Tala before, I would love to know how you feel about it, if you enjoy the products, if you don't, and why. If you have bought anything and had it shipped to Canada, did you get charged a COD fee? That still boggles me. I'm very confused about why they would have that on there. And like I said, I will follow up on my Instagram when I hear back from the company to see what their rationale for that is. That's all I wanted to say about this. I mean, I could rant about it for hours, but if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me and you're not already subscribed, please be sure to hit the big red subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell notification button to be notified when I post. I usually put out a new video every single Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!